This is how you avoid dating broke boys. Don't date broke boys. They just stress you out. Number one, when I meet a guy and he wants to ask me out on a date, I say, okay, where are you from? What do you do? I am a aerospace engineer. I go straight to Google, type in aerospace engineer salary. $200,000 a year? Great. That's in my income range for guys that I date. Now, if he comes and says that he works at McDonald's, no shade, you just don't make enough to date me. And that's okay. There's a girl out there for you. It's just not me. Number 3, check his living situation. Does he have his own place, or does he still live with his mom in his mom's basement? Very important. Another thing, does he have an actual bed, elevated off the floor so you're not breathing dust? Does he have more than one pillow? Does he have blankets? Or do you walk into his room and he has one mattress laying on the floor with one stained pillow? Ew, gross. If you can't afford to pay your own rent, how can you afford to pay my rent? No. Number 3, if he wants you to call your own Uber to the date to see him, absolute automatic no. He's a broke boy, not doing it. That is when I tell him, I prefer it if you send my Uber to my place or you pick me up yourself, because I'm a lady. I deserve to be treated like a princess, and I'm not accepting anything lower. Period. Number 4, if we're out to dinner and he's arguing with the waiter about $1 upcharge on his extra cheese or whatever he got on his food, and that extra $1 just hurt his pocket so much, broke boy, leave him alone. Ain't gonna do it for you. I'm manifesting only wealthy men for my girlies who are watching this, so stay tuned for more. Bye!
Yo, check this out. This Casey the Red Pill Alpha. You already know what time it is, you dig? I'm not great. Do no intros and none of that shit. I'm driving, about to drive. I know you ladies love it, my face on it, you dig? You fellas digging it because it's definitely inspirational. But y'all already know what time it is. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're new to the channel, returning, or someone put you up on me, they shared it with you. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm here. Go to my about section if you want to get at me. My Gmail, Patreon, phone number, everything's there. Holla at me. I'm all ears, man. My video for education purposes only, fair use only. You already know what time it is, man. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's grow this shit even more, man. I'm about to start going live just as well. I gotta find the time to do it. So I don't know if I'm gonna go, I don't know. I'll put it on my community tab or whatnot, man, and post it up there and let you guys know when I'm gonna go live. So you have to be looking out for me. You dudes out here be gassing these mud ducklings up, man. I don't know what it is, man, who gave her the audacity to get a list of guys that she's not considering that's required to fuck with her. These are, I don't know, the broke boys, she call it. I did a video on her before. She says she's an Instagram model. How the fuck they let her in? They let any motherfucker in, right? They get on that motherfucker, throw on a pound of makeup and pop their ass or wear some, I don't know, man. It's a different world. My thing is this. These is her requirements, right? What are your requirements for her? See, a lot of you guys don't got no requirements because y'all go after sex. You want the pussy. You want to be seen with somebody nice looking, a bad or baddie or what the so-called dimes and all that. Not this motherfucker. That ain't no so-called dime. Ain't no nice looking. None of that shit, man. This motherfucker's through. Garbage can, trash can material. You know what I'm saying? She's over with, man. But at the same time, she can gas up guys' head. She can gaslight guys. She can do that to guys because she got a group of guys that she's speaking to. She's speaking to somebody. Don't know who these guys are. These may be low self-esteem ass dudes themselves. But she's not speaking to everybody. This mud duckling motherfucker, I guarantee you, and I put my soul on it, will bow down and submit to a motherfucker that she's feeling like that. Oh yeah, she'll definitely do it. Don't think that she won't because she's on her talking shit. I don't know what the fuck's that shit around her nose and all that shit. Dark as a motherfucking milk. Not what they say, midnight chocolate ass shit, crust and all that shit. I don't know, but my thing is this though. You got guys out here that's following the shit that she's saying. You got guys out here that's complaining about the shit that she's saying. You got guys out here that's saying, oh man, what the fuck is she talking about? Man, see, this is how women think. This is how they come now. This ain't all women. This is not all women. And my dealings, I'm going to keep it real with you fellas. From the dealings I had with a lot of women, the bad ones, the so-called bad ones, pretty ones, the cute ones, the dimes or whatever you guys call it, but they be having more low self-esteem than anything, man, than these kind of motherfuckers right here that call themselves dimes. She got high quality self-esteem. She's coming like shit. She's the best motherfucking thing moving. She's the best thing walking around. And she ain't taking nothing less. You better not send her Uber her way. You better not bitch about $1 on the ticket, on the tab, the eating tab, none of that shit. You are a broke boy. She Google your salary. She Google where you stay. She do all this shit. But fellas, be advised. All these women are detectives, not just her. All of them are. They all Google your residence and where you stay, where you work and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, if you're running your mouth and you being too talkative, putting them in your business, yes, they're gonna find a way to try to cut you down, man, and not fuck with you. Be honest with you. They're gonna try to find a way to not fuck with you. When you so talkative and you're not that mystery guy. They want to find a way to let you go. Cause a lot of women don't just walk away and let you go. Some of them want you to fuck up so they can let you go. And some of them want to have a reason to let you go. Some of them just walk away and cut your number off. Don't even respond to you and you get back at them. Huh? I don't remember you. Where'd I meet you at? I know you from where? Play you like that. There's many ways that they cut your motherfucking ass off or diminish you to where they can't go out where they won't go out on a date with you and go fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with you in the way you want them to deal with you. That's because you're talking to be telling your business and shit. You're talking about a lot of things you shouldn't be talking about, especially to a motherfucker like this. Creature midnight face motherfucker. But at the same time, she's the type, you know what I'm saying, that will come at you sideways and put you down because your shit ain't right. Why? It's because she ain't right. Oh, we gonna start with the face, right? She ain't right there, and there's a lot of places she ain't right at. So she's gonna come down, and she's gonna come at you and fuck with your situation because you may be a man who's just now building up and just now making it, but you may want to date her. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta remember, she said you gotta have 200 bands or better a year. You gotta be making that a better a year to be considered in her dating category. Is she worth that though? No woman's worth that. I don't give a fuck if it's the baddest motherfucking bitch on the planet. I don't give a fuck if it's what's that bitch name? The angel of death. They say she the beautifulest motherfucker that ever existed, right? The beautifulest woman that ever, you know, that's what they written about. Give a fuck if it's her. You ain't worth no motherfucking $200,000 a year, bitch, unless I make it to where you're worth that. And if you don't fit my criteria, you don't fit my regimen and what the fuck I want out of a bitch, then you're not worth that. Definitely ain't gonna get it from me. You definitely can't be aligned with this kind of paper, bitch, or more. That ain't no money. I want a motherfucker making $1 million a year, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. It's what the man want. You would think that's what he want, but a lot of you guys ain't like that. You'll listen to this bitch and what the fuck she want and what the fuck she want and surround your life around it and start bitching and complaining about this kind of bitch. When you ain't got to listen to her, you ain't got to talk to her. Cut that motherfucker off. And not just her. Women like this. Cut them the fuck off. They come in sideways and it ain't meet. It's not meeting your criteria of conversation and what you trying to listen to and what you trying to hear, man. Cut that shit off, man. Because what you trying to hear is what you putting out there. This is what I want you to do. This is what it is. And if you ain't trying to meet what I want you to do, you just blowing hot air. You got to go with that shit. Real talk. So the shit she's saying is not relevant, fellas. It's only relevant to those who's listening to that shit and those who want to abide by that shit just to appease her or the woman or women like this who think like this. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got to pay attention to this. You ain't got to bitch about it, argue about it, none of that shit. Just pull out your meat, man, and bitch get to doing what you got to do. Other than that, get the fuck on out of here. Who the fuck are you? It's just that simple. You dudes make things complicated, man. You know, I mean, and I know a subscriber sent me this video. He just, I don't know where he got it from, but bitches like this, man, don't even, man, she can't even have a seat at my motherfucking table, man, let alone be inside my world. She can't even show her motherfucking face around me, man. Real talk, unless she drop it to the motherfucking knees, you dig? Other than that, get the fuck on out of here. Gang, I ain't got time for that shit. Like these videos, share and subscribe, fellas. And y'all already know, bitches, like, don't be listening to that shit, man. Do you, man. Do what you gotta do. Don't make this important in your life. The shit she's saying, or women like this, don't make none of that shit important in your life. It's about what you want, what you speaking on, and what you standing on. And if they not meeting that shit, then they gotta get the fuck out of here. Just that simple. Fuck her list. She can shove that motherfucker up her ass, man. Real talk. Holla.